Hello, everyone. I'm doing a lesson on present perfect today. Welcome to my channel. So, the present perfect describes actions or situations that started in the past, but the connection to the present or actions that have just been completed. It is formed by using has or have as plus the past participle of the main verb. For example, I have eaten this afternoon. I have taken my dog to the vet. Pedro has lived in London all his life. Lorna has thought about returning home recently. Present perfect can occur anywhere in any of the timeline if you're considering the past, present, or future. It could be yesterday and before, it could be tomorrow and after. For example, the shop has just opened. The visitors have arrived. So even though it has happened in the past, it's still going on today. And even though we're talking about the past, it is still going on today. Okay? So, which verbs in the present perfect were used in Claudia and Reese's conversation? Telephone conversations. So, where does the present perfect occur when we're having a telephone conversation? So, have you seen the bakery that has just opened on Feather Street? So this is a conversation between Claudia and Reese. And Reese is saying, yes, it opened last week, didn't it? I went yesterday and bought a pastry. They sell matcha cheesecake. Oh, I have not tried matcha. I've collected loyalty points at my favorite bakery, but have not used the points this year. I redeemed a gift last year, though. What did you get? I received a really cute planner. Would you like to visit the bakery tomorrow? Yes, great. See you then. Other examples of when we use present perfect. My sister has been a teacher for 3 years. It describes a past event or state that still has a connection to the present. John has used a fax machine before. Describes an action by which the precise time is unidentified. I have just finished reading the novel, describes an action that was completed in the very recent past. Time markers. Please read the following sentences. Study the words in bold. What do you notice? My grandmother has always been interested in collecting antique items. Her antique phones have been displayed in her living room for years. She has worked at the first telecommunications company many years ago. She has taught us to value what we have since I was little. I have never grown tired of my grandmother's fascinating stories. Maybe I'll start collecting one day too. Okay, so here, what are the time markers? What are the time markers that tell you that you are using present perfect? Use for with an amount of time. Grandmother has collected phones for a long time. Use since with the time that the action began. Grandmother has told me stories since I was 3. Use how long to ask about the amount of time from the past to the present. How long has it been since we visited grandmother? Use always to show that an action began in the past and continues to the present. I have always loved visiting grandmother. Use never to show that something has not occurred from the past to the present. I have never stopped grandmother from telling me stories. Study these two questions. Okay, so we're trying to see when to use simple past and when to use present perfect. When did Pedro live in the UK? How long has Pedro lived in the UK for? So for question A, with when, you use simple past tense. This indicates Pedro lived in the UK some time ago. Question B, with how long, uses the present perfect tense. This indicates that Pedro lived in the UK some time ago and is still living there. Study these two sentences and discuss with the partner what they indicate. Lorna was in California when she was a teen. Lorna has been in California since she was a teen. So sentence A with when uses a simple past tense. This indicates that. Okay, so you talk with your friend or a partner. What does that mean to you? And sentence B with since uses the present perfect tense. This indicates that. Please have a conversation with your partner as well. Here, you can write down 3 statements describing yourself using the perfect in the present tense with the time markers. Please use for, since, always, or never, and share your sentences with the class. Please study the sentences and choose the appropriate verb. Drag and drop your answer on the space provided. Well, for this one, you're just going to have to do the old-fashioned pencil and pen method. Okay, so have a look for a few seconds, few minutes, if you want to pause the video for a moment to do this activity. And here are your answers. Please check if you got them correct. Do you like talking on the phone? Yes, I do. I have had my old phone since I was 12. A couple of months ago, I received my new mobile phone, and last month I switched to a better service provider. Now I have better reach no matter where I am. What do you do with your phone? Lots of things. I can watch videos, play mobile games, and chat with my friends. Last week, I finally downloaded a game for the first time. I have wanted a smartphone for so long. Here's a quick summary. Okay, so just to make sure you're not always using simple past when you could use present perfect, and to use them correctly, the simple past indicates that an action occurred at a specific time in the past, and the present perfect action took place sometime in the past and continues into the present. The simple past often occurs with specific past time adverbials. For the present perfect, okay, it often occurs with more general adverbials like already, since, for, and yet. For the form, most commonly adding ed at the end of the main verb and changing the spelling of the main verb in special cases like take, you change it to took, okay? So this is for the simple past. However, for the present perfect, you're using has or have as plus the past participle of the main verb. I hope this lesson helped you to understand when to use the present perfect in your everyday conversations. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.